Yo, what's up? DC X Renegon here, and today I am bringing you a water precision loadout. I've been getting so many requests on water, and I've been so many other powers since then, and now I'm finally back water, and I've been experimenting a little bit before I came to the conclusion that I'm like, okay, I like these loadouts. Now it's time to upload them. So without further ado, let's hop right into this. The first loadout that we're going over is the AoE loadout. So, like always, let me show you my gear. My gear, full elite. Okay, these are the mods you're gonna need. Of course, you want the weapons attack blast adapter. I mean, critical pressurize. Of course, the precision make mod. You want that cooldown on pressurize. You know the obvious mods that you have. Temple Master. And I'm using the Dark Construct Bat as my pet. Venomous Dispenser, Transformation card, and the Strategist card are your artifacts. Okay, like always, if you want a strong character, what do we need? Augments, of course. Augments. These are my augments. Precision, of course. All of the augments are precision, maxed out. Okay, time to get into the juicy stuff, mate. Our weapon is, of course, dual wield, so you want dual wield mastery and you want bow mastery, and you're going to want to get flurry shot mastery and explosive shot mastery. By all means, you don't need both in both slots, but I do it just because you never know when you need to uh, single target a fucking boss and then you can't switch. So that's why I put both of them in there, because in reality you only need fucking pressurized and the fucking power interaction move. But we can get into that later. Okay. Put one skill point into your movement. Iconic powers, you're gonna need Robot Sidekick and Neon Venom Boost. Stat points, you want Weapons Expert, Critical Attack Chance and damage up all the way, and then put the rest of the skill points you have left into Precision. Okay, going to the loadout. Now for the loadout, set it up exactly like this or however you're comfortable. Just make sure you do the rotation, right? So first things first is drown, pressurize, depth charge, robot sidekick, EBB, and aqualance. Like I said before, this is the AoE rotation. So before I go into this, let me just explain it first. Now, this is really a simple loadout rotation. All you're doing is explosive shotting into everything. That's it. So this is also max range too. Like, you can hit from far away with this shit. That you don't have to be close up like this and nothing like that. You can be far as hell. All right, so let me show you. So like I said, you just clip drown into pressurize and then just explosive shot into all the powers. That's it. So, oh yeah, we're only using EDB once, by the way, meaning I'm not going into the combo. Okay. Time to see all the numbers I hit. So starting from the top, okay, we started off with 584k, then it boosted up to 755k, then it went over to 658k, 734k, this is 698k, but basically 700k, And our last was 70k, which doesn't count because we stopped there. Okay. Now, just for another test, we're going to run it twice. Like always, always run it twice because it's like these numbers are weird. Because with this loadout, I've also hit around 850k with no trinket and pet with this loadout, which is crazy. But let's go for run 2. See how the numbers just shift a little bit? It's weird, you know. See, I got 800 right there. It can really go to 850, but it's just so weird. That's strategic card. Really get you numbers. Just got 730k. If I fucked up on a rotation, my bad. But yeah. Just wanted to show people that I can actually hit in the 800 range, you know. Make sure, let y'all know I'm not capping. This loadout can really hit to 850k without trinket or pet, but that's with my character. If you have like more fucking SP, like 500 SP, and everything is like maxed out, you'll definitely probably be hitting in the 900ks, you know, maybe even a mil, maybe even a mil. But that's it for the AoE loadout. Okay, this is the single target loadout, and everything is still the same. The mods are still the same, the augments are still the same, and everything like that, the artifacts and all that good stuff. Okay, time to go into the loadout. So for your loadout, you're gonna need, of course, drown in pressurize. Okay, then you're gonna want to get high tide, neon venom boost, aqua lance, and robot sidekick. Okay, high tide gives special powers to certain powers. Okay, so I use high tide for aqua lance to give that extra tick, that extra damage I could be getting. Okay, that's why I use high tide into aqua lance. Okay, like I said before, I'm gonna explain it before I actually do it. So what you're doing here is clipping drown and pressurize with high tide, and you're going into aqua lance, and then you're gonna flurry shot. That's all you're doing. Flurry shot 4 times, and then about time you're done, you want to go back into drown, flurry shot 4 times. About time you're done, pressurize will be up, and then you want to clip drown into pressurized, and then you just want to keep flurry shotting until high tide is done, and then you just want to go back into the rotation. So it should look like this. So we're clipping all 4 powers, right? Well, you can't clip aqua lance, but you know what I mean. Oh god. I'm about to try to get out of my way. Even though I'm fucking up on a loadout, I'm still hitting good numbers, as you can see. Like, even though I'm fucking up, I'm still hitting good ass numbers. Come here, robot psychic. Cause you in my fucking way, you fucked me up. But our starting parse was 447k. Second parse 440k. Third parse 488k. And third parse does not count because we stopped there. But as you can see, it's already hitting pretty damn fucking hard. Even though I was fucking up. Okay, now we are on our healer. Okay, I'm gonna show you my healing gear and my artifacts. Oh, everything's damaged. I was getting fucked up in a raid. Weapon attacks heal you and 3 other group members. The headpiece is supercharged flood of power. That's what I'm using out of the Gemini though. You don't really need that. So let's look for an alternative, if there is one. If there is one. Okay, energize high tide. We're not using that, so no point of that. Trinko pool. We're not using that. We're not using nothing supercharged at all. So there is no alternative. Alright. So going over to the head, the neck. Of course, you want the focus restoration. Back piece, bubble, cooldown, reduce the cooldown on bubble. Must, that is a must. Okay. You want quick healing. Feet, tumbling master, hands. Regenerative shielding. And that's it. Going down to the artifacts, you're going to need the Page of Destiny, the transformation card, Orbivarion. Okay, going over to our augments, because if you want a good character, you need what? Augments. High level augments. Look here, I didn't put healing augments in my top 2 augments. Okay, so please don't tell me. Okay, because I was like, fuck that, bro. I'm not finna put more money into this game than I already have. So, like like always, you need healing augments, restore augments. These are maxed out. Okay, time to go into the loadout. Alright, oops, I'm stupid. Spec. Okay, for the spec, weapons. We are not using any type of weapon, so you want to put 1 weapon into your weapon, whatever weapon you're using. Put 1 skill point into your movement. Go down to iconic powers, there is none. Stat points, you want super powered, and you want critical healing chance and magnitude up all the way. Put the rest of the skill points you have left into Restro. If you have this maxed out, I'll recommend putting it into might and power, so that way you can get that power. You know, you can get more power. Okay, time to go into the loadout. For the loadout, you need Solace of the Sea, Riptide, Bubble, Blessing of the Depths, Mending Wave, and Soothing Mist. Okay, now this is where the artifacts come into play. Page of Destiny, when you use a group heals a player above 40% health, it puts a stack on them, a stack of Revivery on the fucking teammates for 30 seconds, and it refreshes total duration of existing stacks. Okay, if an affected player drops below 40% health, Revivery will be triggered and expanding all stacks and healing for an amount based on the Revivery stacks. Increase healing from group heal by 20% for targets below 40% health. That is so fucking clutch. I don't know if do I even have to explain how clutch that is. And then on top of that, you get stacks for healing people. And this whole loadout is about spamming group heal. This whole loadout is about spamming group heal. So all those stacks that you're stacking on people with health above 40% are just going to get added on to them. So by the time they drop below below 40% health, they get a dramatic boost in health. So it's basically like a priority heal, kind of. Okay, and Orb of Arion. This gives you the priority heal pet. Okay, and it can stand out for 12 seconds, but I have mines on 160, level 160. The rank is 160. I can get it to 200 if I like, but no, fuck that. You only need 160 augments for this. You really don't need 200. 160 is perfect enough. And at 160, the spectral thing comes out at 9 seconds. It comes out for 9 seconds, and after that, it disappears. And those 9 seconds are perfectly timed with the rotation. That's why I don't want to change it, because even though 12 seconds is longer and good, 9 seconds is like the perfect rotation for it. Okay, so get that to 160 and get your Page of Destiny to 160 at least. At least. If you want to be an OP healer, then I recommend getting 200 artifacts, but I'm not putting no more money in this game. So you want the Orb of Arion. Okay, already went into the loadout, so before I go into the loadout, let me explain. Okay, this is how we're starting it off. So you want to clip Solace of the Sea with Riptide and with Soothing Mist. Okay, then once you do that, you want to jump cancel, so that way you'll be able to move. And what I mean by that is like this. Let's say your super speed or your flight or whatever the fuck. You would clip 2 powers, and then you jump. You see how I'm able to move forward when I jump? It's because I jump cancel Soothing Mist to where I'm able to like slide around the room still. Okay, then after you clip Solace of the Sea with Riptide into Soothing Mist, you want to clip Solace of the Sea again. You want to clip that into wherever the fuck you want to put the second pull. So let's say there's people over here on this side, right? Since I'm flying ability, since I have flight movement, I like to stay above everybody. So usually I do this. Clip Solace of the Sea with Riptide into Soothing Mist, right? Jump cancel, boom. Slide all the way over here, boom. And then after that, I'd pop my shield, right? And then that's when I just spam group heals all day. Just slide around the room, spamming group heals. You don't want to attack, because when you attack, this happens. You see how slow my character's moving now? You do not want that to happen to your character, even though there's a lot of stuns and, you know, grounded moves and shit like that. This is still useful. It's still useful to your group, so never attack, because you don't want to move slow like this, because you want those pulls everywhere. You want those pulls everywhere, so clip Solace of the Sea with Riptide with Soothing Mist, right? Jump cancel, slide around the room, boom, pop shield, spam group heal. Just spam group heal. If you see everybody in your group health go down, that's when you use Soothing Mist. It's an 8-man heal. That's when you clip the group heal with Soothing Mist, right? And by the time you get done spamming all of these, everything is just gonna come right back up, okay? So when you're, let's say, your fucking priority heal is disappearing and the Solace of the Sea is almost getting done and getting back to resetting, right? So I clip group heal into Solace of the Sea into Soothing Mist. So let's do this full rotation again. So boom, 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 jump cancel, slide around the room, clip that with the bubble, spam group heal. If there's 8 people health going down, clip that into Soothing Mist, just fly around the room, okay? You know, fly around the room. Then you want to clip group heal into the move in, jump cancel, Solace of the Sea, the bubble, spam group heal, Soothing Mist, group heal, and just keep spamming it. That's it. That's all you have to do, literally. That's literally all you have to do. And yes, this can solo heal as well. This can solo heal, but you need skill to use water. You need skill because being able to, like, you know, glide around the room like this and run around the room and jump everywhere, you gotta know where everyone is. So I like to look at my map. Like here, I'm gonna use these targets, the spawn targets, for example. You see how all these people are everywhere? I like to look at my map and put my pools down. Please know, these pools cover up a lot of space. I'm sorry, I got destroyed in League Hall for a second. Look how big these fucking pools are. You see how big these pools are? The heals reach to all the way over here. You see how much space that is? From here to all the way over here. Look at the map. Look at the character on my map. From here to all the way over here. That's a lot of space. So when you put down a heal from right here, that shit is reaching them from all the way over here. Okay, so you really don't have to go far when you put down a pool. You really don't have to go far at all. You can really just stand like shit right here and put down a pool, and that shit is hitting everything. See, I can't even see the fucking most of the jellyfish over here. But yeah, that's all you have to do, and that's it for water. That's it for water. That's literally it for water. Okay, if you like this loadout, I really appreciate it. If you like the video, and sorry everybody, I'm slacking on the videos. You know, I don't take YouTube that serious because I'm just like, you know, but the more people start subscribing, you know, liking the videos and commenting, it's making me realize more that I have, you know, a platform that I can, you know, show people, you know, give tips, you know, and advice to. And of course, on this channel, we don't only have to talk about games, you know. Sometimes I might even stream if I have enough people, you know. I don't just want to stream for one person all day and then they're just talking to themselves in the chat, you know. I don't want to do that. That's too boring. But once we start getting more subscribers, you know, more people start tuning in, I'll start taking this shit way more serious. But the few people that are watching my videos, liking it, get your notifications on, I am highly in debt to you and I will keep making videos for you. So comment down in the comments and, you know, tell me what you'd like to see next. Even if it's a style you want me to create, it doesn't only have to be DC. You know, I play other games as well. I love to play competitive Fortnite and Tekken, you know, Mortal Kombat games, fighting games, and shit like that, you know. But yeah, thanks for watching the video.